This is a video that proves a wreck. It's going forward towards a court case, and it has to go out. That's a drunk driver right there, Carlos Jimenez Gonzalez. This really happened. The courts in Dallas are wrong. They said the lawyer lied is what happened. The judge was wrong. Said that I wasn't in the hearing and there wasn't evidence, and you're looking at it. That's really a drunk driver, Carlos Jimenez Gonzalez. He really failed using turn signals. He really was texting, drinking, and driving. There's a beer bottle right there. He threw out in front of the vehicle. He tried to leave and run and flee from the scene. There's more people I'm exposing right here, and this is about going to court, which is really wrong, but because the system's wrong and dilatory, and that's a word that's acts slow. Like, egregious is very much so against all lawyers. That's the way I am, for real. Had one of them did something right with me, then I wouldn't feel that way, but that means acting bad, outstandingly bad, egregious. But the problem with the system is there's ways to do things, and it's not right, really, for a victim. But here's all the people that I want all their property and all their money, and that's where I'm working on all day, the entire day today. I have to file a brief, and it's wrong because I have to do it and amend it, but all this has to go in it. That's why I showed you that video. I'm going to show you more mistakes. There's 19 people that I want to take all their property and all their money, and I want to send them to prison because it's right? And that's the way it is. So it has to go to the courts. It has to go above the courts, really, to the people. That's where I'll find some freedom, because that's it. And that is right for me to say I'm a great guy. I served the country and more. Got a college degree and more. Got on TV and more. A musician, successful, was until the wreck. But here's the law, people that we would want property and money from, the law companies, right? But I have to put these 19 names in an order, and I have to do it their way, which is a part of your brief, right? And what I'm going to do is just show more evidence because it's right for me, and I don't want to, but I have to, because my life has been wrecked by a drunk driver and lawyers and judges too. And this is what is wrong, me having to pay because of this drunk, a motion for leave to file amended brief. So I'm going to send this wreck not our fault to the judge Burns and tell him I'm going to turn in my motion tomorrow. But the lawyer's very satanic, because here's what he lied on right here. Vincent, his name's Nick Vincent. I recommend staying far away from him as possible. But he lied entirely on this form, right? Which just wrecks my life more. So he's a liar. He lied in court, a hearing on 9/27 the entire way through. And I'm going to go ahead and show you the actual court reporter's hearing, because the four people in that court were all wrong. September 27th. No one told me there was going to be anything there, but here's where exposing them is what I have to do. And I don't have to say the names, but we can put it in there because this is a CSR, court shorthand reporter with an expired license, May 31, 2024. How can you go in a hearing September with expired license, right? So the 19 names is what I want to focus on, and exposing them forever, right? But here's just lies. Like, this is a lies. The liar, he lied the whole time through the hearing, right? And there's no official start. What's the start time of the hearing? The time is not on there. So this is page 4, line 12, 11 to 25. He lied about evidence and attorneys and all that. So it's a bunch of baloney. I'm going to show you the 19 people that's what I want, all their property and all their money. And these 4 were wrong too. What you're looking at is a rough draft. It's really, to me, the table of authorities. These are the bad guys. They're egregious, outstandingly bad. And Meineer, Leiber, Matt, Reese, Hoffman, Delval, lawyers, they're all criminals. They're all wrong. Stay away from them. They're gonna lie to you, take all your money. They're saying they're from San Antonio, like Nick Vincent. And I got to check to leave a message for Houston lawyers. You can't do that. You got to be honest. You're a lawyer. You give them your real name, your real address, and your real number. But here's 19 of them. Ryan Ladd Thompson. And it's very strong against Meineer, Leiber, Matt Reed, this San Antonio liars, that whole entire company. These are exposing all these people because they were and still are wrong with Ryan Thompson Law Firm. And stay away from him. Those are bad people. And you got to be bad to be connected to another bad person, right? Alphabetical order. Nick Vincent. But there's other judges I can throw in there, and I have to, and I will later. But this is all one case, 19, and there's really more because if you put the entire law firm, Thompson, I want all their money because of what they did wrong. Thompson Law Firm and all the MAS Law Firm and all the Meineer, Lieber, Matt, Reese, Hoffman, Delval. But this is very hard on me because this all started because of a drunk driver right there, Carlos and Menace Gonzalez. And you just saw the wreck, not our fault. That proves it happened. So how can you do that? How can you go to a hearing and lie? Those are progressive insurance people, too, that were all wrong. Trisha Griffith, all your women, entirely, the entire progressive insurance company. So to make sense, we want all the money and all the property from all those people. That's it. And those 19 people, that's specific. This is all evidence. These are all facts. These are all really strong statements. And it's also a summary from the right now, the 4 people in court that were wrong, and then going back to the 19 people with the law firms. And then those are employees in the law firms. That's right for me to say that really are wrong. So they committed crimes against me. They never had permission to do anything to move my case or to send it anywhere, right? And that's right. So there's my table of contents for the amended brief. And it's that simple. I've got to keep it that way because that many people were wrong. And so it just starts with motion for leave to file amended brief. The amended brief is just that: table of contents, objectives, issues, issue, and facts. Evidence, facts, statement, and summary. That is it. And then maybe, and I know I'm right, is to go ahead and put all that on there. And the whole day is wasted time. I'm wasting time, wasting money, and wasting wages because of all these people, right? And it all has to go out there, and it will. The entire day is going to be spent, and the motion is going to be turned in tomorrow. And to add to that, evidence, facts, statement of facts, summary, statement and summary, and then the end with exactly the same objective. We want all their property, all their money, and we want all of them sent to prison. So we'll go ahead and go audio to 9 minutes and 30 seconds. And that's how it goes. Time date stamp 1:32 a.m. February 4th, Tuesday. That's 298th Court, George Allen L. Sr., Courts Building 600 Commerce Street, 200's where the appeals 5th Court is.